So let's have another example. In how many ways can you elect a president, vice president, and a secretary from how many are you again? 53? Let's see. So 24 plus 28, 52. Okay. How many ways can you elect a president, vice president, and a secretary from a class of 52 learners in 51 na lang kasi umalis na si Kian. 51 learners in 10-1. Game. Sige nga. Your choice. Which method to use? FCP, permutation formula, or both? Game. How many ways can you elect a president, vice, and a secretary from a class of 51 learners in 10-1? This is still permutation. Why? Because we still have arrangement. President is different from vice and different from secretary. At hindi sila mixture. Unlike kung class leaders lang, mixture, pare-pareho lang yun. Kahit magkakamix sila, they are just counted as pare-pareho, class leaders. Pero vice president is different from vice, from president, from vice, and from secretary. Game. What's the answer? Type your answer in the chat box. How many ways? Okay. Mark already sent his answer. Let's wait for the rest. How many ways can you form a president, a vice, and a secretary from 51 learners? Let's see. Mas maganda siguro when you type your answer, you align with that, with your answer, type the method that you used. Sige nga. Halimbawa, ang sagot ko is 124 million. Tapos dash FCP. Parang ganun. O kaya permutation formula. Parang ganun. Game. Sige nga. Sige. Stephanie used FCP method. What about the rest? Si Mar Wilson, si Chloe, at saka si Mark. Mark Musni, what are your methods? Permutation si Nika. Thank you. Okay. Permutation formula. Okay. Thank you. Let's try muna the FCP. No, kasi automatic doon eh. Let's try. We have 3 positions, 3 events. So we have the president, the vice president, and the secretary. P, VP, secretary. Of course, no repetition to. 51, 50, and 49. When I press this in the calculator, 51 times 50 times 49, the answer is 124,950. Tingnan natin kung pareho magiging sagot mamaya sa permutation formula. 124,950 ways. Okay. That's it. Let's use now. Tama ba nilagay ko? That's correct. Let's use the permutation formula. Ganyan po yung sa akin, sabi ni Chloe. Okay, that's good. Now let's use the permutation formula. The N, the P and R. Our N is 51. And our R is 3. Okay, so this will be 51 factorial over 51 minus 3 factorial. Yan. So therefore, this is equal to 51 factorial over 51 minus 3. That's 51. 48. Tama ba? Yeah, 48. 48 factorial. So, by its solution, 51 times 50 times 49 times 48 factorial over 48 factorial. So therefore, what's the answer? We have 51 times 50 times 49. Ayun. Ayun, no. Ayun. At saka ito. So, that's the difference. Kapag nag-FCP ka, automatic na doon ka na sa solutions ng final answer. Kapag pag nag-formula ka naman, you will follow the process. But that's also correct. Wala nang problema doon. And surely, since the same process lang sila, you will end up with the same answer. Can you follow? Show me a reaction if that's clear to you. Let me see your reactions. Very good. Thank you. What about the rest? Easy lang, no? So your choice now which to use, FCP or the permutation formula. But one thing is important here. When we talk about permutation, we are talking about the arrangement and no repetition is allowed. Of course, kapag nag-president ka na, hindi ka na pwedeng ma-elect as the vice president. So that's the no repetition process. Can you follow? Okay, very good. Now let's move on with another type of permutation. This time, this is permutation if there are objects that are repeating. Okay, this is it. This is also easy, don't worry. Ayan, ito naman, permutations with repetition. Kasi we are, just like what I told you a while ago, permutation is always no repetition. What if the permutation has repetition? Meron nauulit sa kanilang mga entries or sa kanilang mga data. And how is that? Don't worry, this is just very easy. So now let's move on with permutation with repetitions. Yan, in short, umuulit. May umuulit. There you go. And this is just very easy. The number of permutations and factorial over the repeating objects. No matter how many repeating objects are there, so we have the P factorial, Q factorial, and the R factorial. And how is that? So let's have here an example. In how many ways can you arrange the letters of assumpta? Ayan. Assumptans. Assumptans na lang para cute. Yan, para dumarami yung mga letters natin. Ayan. In how many ways can you arrange? Let's change the color. Dapat kasi blue kasi assumptans. Ayan. In how many ways can you arrange the letters of assumptans? This is actually very easy. Looking at this, meron talagang umuulit. Meron talagang umuulit. Look at this. Yung mga S mo umuulit, A umuulit din. Okay. At kapag nag-permutation ka kasi, nag-factorial ka, naapektuhan yung mga yon, yung pag-uulit-ulit ng mga yon kasi without repetition siya. So, ganito ang ginagawa natin to solve permutation with repetitions. So, in here, the N here talks about the total number of entries or the total number of outcomes in the event. So, in here, so N here will be the total number of, for example, in here, assumptans, the total number of letters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your N here is 10. Can you follow? Now, what about this P, Q, and R? P, Q, and R are just variables. So it depends upon you what letter will you assign for each repeating letters. So let's identify the numbers with repeating values. And those are A. Ayon, we have A, 1, 2. And we also have S, 1, 2, 3. Meron pa bang ibang umuulit? U, M, P, T, N, wala na. That's all. So we can change P, Q, and R to the letters of these repeating variables or repeating letters, I mean. So we can have here your A will be how many? They are 2. And your S, they are 1, 2, 3. So therefore, applying them into our formula, this will become 10 factorial over sa ilalim, these are the repeating values. So we have A, which is 2 factorial, times S, which is the 3 factorial. We did this a while ago in one of our exercises. So we have here 10 factorial, 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. Kasi 3 factorial yung pinakamalaki kung pwede kong i-divide. Divided by 3 factorial. So automatically, I can cancel this. Wait lang. There. And then the 2 factorial, wala akong choice, i-expand ko siya. 2 times 1 times. Ayan. So from here, I can just simply cancel these numbers. Ito ay magiging 5. 1, wala na akong choice. So this is what I will be multiplying. 5 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times yun. Press natin the calculator, please. 5 times 9 times 8 down to 4. Press that in the calculator. 5 times 9 times 8. Type in the chat box when you're done. Times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4. Let's see if we have the same answer. Oy. We have the same answer as Riley, pero si Chloe dumami ng konti. What's the correct answer here? 302,400. That is 302,400 ways to arrange assumptans. Sir, paano po ulit naging 5? Okay. Here. Kasi si 10, look at this. Kasi 'di ba si 3 na-cancel na doon. So 'yun. But so wala na ibang ika-cancel na 2 factorial. So we need to expand the 2 factorial. So 10 divided by 2, the answer is 5. So doon nakuha yung 5. Sinimplify ko na lang. Okay? So yung 10 na-reduce sa 5 kasi dinivide mo siya by 2. 10 divided by 2, it's equal to 5. So that's 5 times 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Can you follow? Did you get that? Okay. Thank you. That's it. Or you can just simply press that in the calculator. 10 factorial divided by parenthesis 2 factorial times 3 factorial. Close parenthesis. Equals. Ayun. So sa natural display na calculator, that's also possible. And even in the, actually lahat naman natural display na ngayon. Ay meron pa naman yung mga other formulas. You just follow that pattern. Factorial 10 factorial divided by, ipaparenthesis nyo yung nasa denominator nyo. And you will end up with the same answer. Got it? Sir, nag-double po yung sa akin. Oo nga, napansin ko nga. Yes. Other question. Times 2. Ayun, okay. Na-double sa kanya. Thank you. Other question or concern? We're about to end. Last na tayo. Last permutation. The last permutation will be the circular permutation. And this is just super easy. Circular permutation. Okay. Circular permutation is very easy. And this happens usually when your data or when the event is around a circle. From the word itself, circular permutation, when it is around a circle, when you're given is around the circle, then circular permutation is what we use. And this is very simple. This is just n minus 1 factorial. As simple as that. So how is that? For example, let's take this as our practice. Where are you? Where is that? There. So for example, how many ways can you arrange the chairs around a circular table? Around table, wala na naman. Manong yan eh. Around the circular table na lang. Circular table. Okay. How many ways can you arrange let's change this, mga 6 siguro. 6 chairs around the circular table. Ayan. So what's the answer? This is as simple as there are 6 chairs minus 1. Always minus 1 yan, factorial, and that will be equal to 5 factorial. And you know that that's just 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. What is the answer? Type the answer in the chat box, please. How many ways can you arrange 6 chairs around a circular table? Type your answer in the chat box, please. There are 120 ways to do that. Okay, so that's it. Another example. Tapos na nun. Another. In how many ways? Lagyan natin ng konting context yung problem. If your mother or if your parents, if your guardian na lang, if your guardian, para automatic sakop kahit na sino. If your guardian entrusted to you 10 keys for the house, in how many ways can you arrange these keys in a key ring? Are you familiar with the key ring? The key ring, yun yung bilog na pinag-i-insertan ng mga keys. If your guardian entrusted to you 10 keys for the house, in how many ways can you arrange these keys in a key ring? Go. Key ring, yun yung ganito yun, no? There. Makaninita mo. Okay, ring. Tapos dyan yung ini-insert yung mga keys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, ilang ways maya-arrange yung 10 keys na yon dun sa key ring? Of course, you will only use one of the many ways. Pero you have a variety of ways to do that. Sige nga, only one, send the answers. What about the rest? This time when you post your answer, be sure to put ways or be sure to put the units, no? Halimbawa this time, how many ways? So, kung ano yung sagot nyo, you put ways always. Okay? Good. Your classmates are now typing their answers. Okay, so we have 10 minus 1 factorial. That's 9 factorial. And 9 factorial is 362,880 ways. That's it. Wow, kompleto pa to. 362,880 ways on how you can arrange the keys from the keyring. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. That's it. Do you have other question or concern? Let me see. Show me your reaction if everything is clear. Very good. Okay. And so, of course, we're done. Sir, anong template po yung gagamitin para sa math memes? Okay, let me show this to you. I will be, of course, we're now done. I want you to spend this time now doing your math meme. Here's the template. Oh, screenshot. Take a screenshot of this. Yan. This is our math meme for this week. Create a meme of your significant learning about permutation. This is it. Oh, kindly take a screenshot. I will also be posting the link, the Padlet link to your chat box now. I'll give you 5 minutes to do this meme. Make it catchy as possible. Make it creative as possible. Okay? Pwede Tagalog? Yes. Pwede Tagalog. Pwede Kapampangan. Feel free to express your thoughts here. Just make sure there should be no foul words. At wala ring bad words. Okay? Make it as wholesome as possible, pero cute as possible, creative as possible. Okay? Take a screenshot of our template for the meme. Ready? Here is your Padlet link. I will be waiting for your posts. Remember, just like what I told you, post it here. Sige. I-post nyo muna, then later I'll give you some more instructions about this meme. Sige nga. Importante, make your meme first about what you've learned, your significant learning experience about permutation using this meme template. Game. I will be playing background music para para medyo meron tayong music sa dulo sa background. Kaya nga background music eh. Game. There you go. I'll wait for your posts. The Padlet link is now in your chat box.